Hello, boys.
Hello.
Gals.
Hello.
Non-binary pals.
Hello.
Welcome back to the Judgiest Not Advice live call-in and the entire internet. My name's Josh.
My name's Rick.
And my name is
And
Christian.
this is the
Judgies
Judgies Not Advice
Hotline Hour. Give or
Show.
take a few. Show.
Hour, give or take an hour would be short.
I was going to say minutes. Give or take a few minutes. But then I was like, maybe I shouldn't have said it at all. So.
I don't think you should ever think that about yourself.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, King.
Christian, do you ever think she said too much?
I've never thought you said too much.
You lie.
Do you ever think she said too little?
Yes.
Interesting.
Name a time.
Yeah.
Survey Monkey.
Do you ever think I've said the right amount?
Huh. Interesting.
Ever?
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you ever
Usually?
thought that about me?
Oh.
Not do you think I've ever done it?
I don't think I've ever thought anyone has said the right amount. I've never had that thought. Like, yeah, that was the right amount of words.
You went on a little bit long there. You almost had it. You almost had the right amount of words, and you did go on a little long there. Hello. Here we are. Judgies. Not advice. 850 Judgies. 850 Judgies.
850 Judgies. Yes, I get it. I get it wrong every time. Every time.
You said too little, I think.
Yeah.
Something. I'm not sure.
Unfortunately.
I mean, are we making the announcement?
Yeah.
I'm pregnant. That one?
No.
I feel like we've already done that.
We're going down to 2 episodes a month, chat.
We're yelling timber.
Yeah, and just like this pit bull, we're gonna dale
It back.
it back. Unfortunately, it's just we got
Too
life
much on our
events.
plates. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
And
What's going on?
at least for the time being, we're gonna have to dial back to twice a month. So we're still gonna do alternating voicemails, live calls, but it'll just be half as frequently.
Yep.
Yep.
It'll just be easier for us for now, and then and in the future it might go back.
Yeah.
It might.
Who knows?
We'll see. Maybe this is the easiest child in the world and they pick up some frickin' slack.
This will come out before episode 300. Does that affect y'all's? Because I feel like a lot of our listeners, the first time they're going to be hearing it is kind of this lack of P&C over here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
I've already announced it on Instagram.
okay. So it's kind of their fault if they don't follow you at Mrs. Ricky K.
Yes.
Okay.
And I also posted it in the Discord.
And if they don't join that at Judgies Pod, patreon.com/JudgiesPod for $1 a month. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But we are very excited.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Well, you guys are sick of being parents.
No.
I thought you said you got sick of Olsen. Sick
No.
from Olsen.
I got sick from Olsen. I've got a little bit of a
Oh.
cold at the moment.
I misunderstood.
Yeah. It really
Yeah.
sucks too because I can't take anything while I'm pregnant.
Anything at all because of the pseudoephedrine?
Yeah, I can't take none of that.
Wow. Where are we at with like ibuprofen?
I think I can take ibuprofen.
Yeah. Because was that blood thin or is that aspirin?
Well, aspirin's a blood thinner.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I can't remember which one's which.
This baby's trying to kill me though.
The
I
baby's
swear.
trying to kill Erica. And Erica, you need to be for real. She says, oh, I can't take medicine.
I wouldn't
She
anyway.
doesn't ever take medicine. It's like, try taking Dayquil. And she's like, I can't. I'm too sick to take it. It's like, this seems like the time to take it.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I've never
Anyways.
seen you take Dayquil in our 16 years together.
That's false. I have absolutely
I'd never
taken
turn
it.
around. I don't want to watch you take it. I got
Whatever.
anxieties about it.
Here, no Dayquil. Are we a liquid or pill guy for Dayquil, NyQuil?
I would rather die than drink liquid medicine.
And Christian, I know you're a little fucked up fucker that wants to drink that shit.
I would drink it. Pretty much the only liquid medicine I don't like the flavor of is cherry.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Which Dayquil
It's like
they
an
might
orange.
They
It's
might
like-
have a cherry now.
Dayquil's like a nice orange flavor.
I would rather die.
Whatever the little kid's bubblegum flavor of medicine is, bitch, give me that on everything.
Oh no. Absolutely not. We need to stop talking about it. You're making me nauseous.
Well, let's make you not nauseous. What's the opposite of nauseous? Noshful?
No, I think it's just fine.
Let's make you fine.
Okay.
We're gonna listen to some voicemails. Sucks. We're recording on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Yes.
Believe it or not.
Olson was sick Wednesday night, so we couldn't do our regular recording.
So he was sick of
My shit.
you guys.
Mostly
Probably
my
my
shit.
shit because he's obsessed with Christian. So
Oh, yeah, that's because I'm kind of a chill fucking dude.
Well, he gets that from you.
obsessed with Christian.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was inherited. Yes.
And the energy in the room is different than I think it would have been Wednesday. Can I say that? I got some voicemails here that are going to require some jibber jabbering.
Okay. Yeah.
So we can do a more, sultry down here.
Okay. Okay.
But
you would need me to bring it up
but
here
word-
a little bit.
We don't
Word
need to,
count.
but we need to get to at least 3,000 words on this essay. And I feel like you guys are hitting us with I'm going to type 2,800 and
I'm hitting size
hope they
14.
don't check.
I'm hitting size 14 periods right now.
Yeah.
So anyway, this first one, great story. Less yip needed for the first one.
Okay. Great.
Okay.
Yeah, great story. This is from Paige, and this is Paige's most embarrassing story ever.
I love hearing about people's embarrassing stories.
Hey, Judgies. This is Paige, pronouns she, her. I just wanted to share the story of my most embarrassing moment because I thought you might like to hear it. So this happened my freshman year of college. I'm your all's age, so it was, however many years ago that was.
We don't need to talk about that.
Old.
I went to music school, so every year we had this festival at my school where we would host a composer for about a week. The composer would be someone pretty well known in the field. And this time, that year, we hosted a composer named Brett Dean. So I'd been seeing him all week on campus. He would be doing like talks and going to rehearsals, and we'd be performing his music in different ensembles. I knew who he was. I didn't talk to him because I was a freshman and like, what was I going to say? It was Saturday morning. I woke up kind of early and I went to walk to the music building to practice because I was a good student at the time. And I left my dorm with my backpack, and I also had a blanket so I could be cozy. I was carrying the blanket in my arms. And on the way, I passed by in front of some of the fraternity houses. In the front yard of one of the houses was a knife, and it was a cooking knife. It was like serrated. It wasn't like a big scary knife. And my 18-year-old brain saw it and thought I could use that. So I just took it, and it was wet with the morning dew.
Okay.
So I didn't want to put it in my backpack. So I just tucked it into the blanket.
I think it's kind of funny that Paige thinks a serrated knife is
Less
scary.
dangerous.
Oh, did I mishear it? To me, the serratedness level of a knife isn't what makes it scary to me.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
more
that's
about the
fair.
size and the.
Yeah.
You can kind of tell the intent based off the
Yes.
handle.
Yeah.
I mean, and Paige says it's a cooking knife, but specifically to mention the serrated level, to me, it's not the important part.
Yeah.
Because Bowie knives got a little bit of a serrate on them now on the bottom. Or am I thinking of something else?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Some knives do.
For sure.
Yeah, David.
Otherwise.
And kept walking. So a few minutes later, I got to the music building, and who was out on the steps but Brett Dean? And he saw me coming up, and he said, "Hey, can you unlock the building? I can't get in. It's locked," because I guess it's Saturday. And I said, "Yeah." So I went to go get my student ID out. And, of course, that's when the knife just fell to the ground at my feet. For a split second, I wanted to say, like, "Oh, where did that come from?" But I didn't, because it had very obviously come from me. There's no one else around, and we both saw it, we both heard it, and so I just like picked it up and I told him what happened, and he said, "Oh, okay." And I don't think he believed me, but like what else is there at this point? So I got my student ID out, went to go unlock the building. Of course, it didn't unlock it. At this point, I wanted to leave. I thought about leaving. I didn't leave. I finally thought, I'm going to call my friend who's usually here practicing, and thank fuck he was there. So he said, "I'll come open the door." We're waiting for him to come open the door. the three of us, Brett, Dean, and the knife and I, he pointed to the sign on the door that says no weapons in the building, and he kind of like said, well, no weapons in here. And I said, yup. And then, so yeah, my friend came and let us in, and we all parted ways, and I never saw him again. Brett Dean, I saw my friend again. But anyway, Brett Dean, if you're out there, I'm so sorry. I don't even think I used the knife. I'm pretty sure I threw it away because I was so ashamed.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then after that, I stayed in school for a lot longer, and I actually just graduated this year with my doctorate in piano. So thank you all, Judgies, for your entertainment along the way. Erica, you're my favorite, and I want you to know that I also love Fleet Foxes.
Good.
Bye.
Thank you. That was a wild story. I also would have thrown the knife away at that point.
Really? It's tainted?
Yeah. I would never be able to look at it and not think of my ashamed moment.
I just don't think I don't think I would ever pick a knife up off the street and be like, I'll use this at home.
Well, that too.
Especially a cooking knife. I'm actually, if I found a Bowie knife that was slightly serrated, much more likely to use that at home.
I would think that was a
murder weapon.
Yeah,
Evidence.
I would be disturbing a crime scene. So.
I assume any knife out in the front yard is a crime scene,
especially in front of a frat house.
Truly,
on Greek Row. In college, I definitely would have done that. I've definitely picked stuff up in college, and it's why I have a PS2 right now. I just found a PS2 one day and just took it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah. There was a backpack holding open a door to the science center, and everybody just walked in and was like, what's up with that backpack? And then I came back an hour later and it was still there, and I opened it and it was PS2 filled with games. And I was like, it's mine now.
Yeah.
I waited an hour. If they needed that, they would have came back for it. An hour and 10 minutes, actually, is a full class length.
And also, there's so many things that you could have held open the door with that didn't require the entire bag with something valuable in it.
Didn't have anything else in it, just PlayStation 2 and PlayStation
You could have taken
games.
your least favorite game out of the bag and held the door open with that.
Mm-hmm. And door's not supposed to be propped open anyway.
Yeah.
It's not like the door's locked.
Oh, really?
No.
They were letting in the breeze. It's a nice summer day.
But it was like a double door.
Fall, maybe? I don't know.
You know, so like there's like the...
Oh, there's like a breezeway inside?
Yeah, like it doesn't... Never saw that door held open before, never saw it since.
Yeah.
In my headcanon, it's like someone broke up with someone's boyfriend, like cheated on them. And then to get them back, they took their PS2 and like put it in public for someone to take. And didn't hear no posts about it, like lost my PS2.
Makes a lot of sense in your headcanon that the romantic version of I actually did a good thing by taking this PS2
Someone left
from
this
somebody.
for me to take.
Well, no, I don't think I'm a good person in this story at all. I've invented a reason why it's there.
Yeah.
And it's probably
you're a
bad.
good person.
I don't think it was somebody like, I don't need this anymore, to the lucky science student who gets it.
Some science bitch will enjoy this.
Going back to the call, he made the little joke of like, haha, no weapons allowed. It's like, what do you do at that? You just leave a knife on the front steps of this building now? It's like, what are you supposed to do with that knife? It's the only thing you got to do is carry it with you, because now you're in an even worse predicament.
Yeah. I mean, as an Aussie coming to America, you're probably already kind of worried about gun violence.
Yeah.
Did they say that he was Australian?
I'm sorry, the composer is Australian. I don't know if that was in the story or not.
Okay.
And then to be like, all right, I've avoided all guns on this trip. And then, you think you can help me in this building? And then you go and it's a crazed, sleep-deprived freshman that's holding a blanket for some reason. And then inside the blanket is a smuggled knife.
Yeah.
And then also she can't even help you in the building.
Yeah.
Very funny.
And that definitely changes your view on America as a person visiting.
Yeah.
I mean, wow. College is such a crazy time.
Yep.
Because I could imagine this happening at any moment when I was in college.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, not in front of the dean, too.
Yeah. The dean.
Yeah.
The
composer dean, yeah. Brett Dean.
What's he composed for?
He's an Australian composer, violist, and conductor. He attended Brisbane State High School.
Has he got any like huge things under his belt that I would know?
I am Googling.
That must mean no.
His Wikipedia page isn't super big.
Okay. I mean, it's still impressive. He's still like, a famous composer.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's just not like a Spielberg type, where you're like,
He's not a Hans Zimmer.
Yep, that's what I was trying to think of. Dean's Clarinet Concerto Ariel's Music won an award on the International Music Council's International Rostrum of Composers in 1999.
Okay.
Winter
huge.
Songs for Tenor and Wind Quintet received the Paul Lowen Song Cycle Prize in 2001. Moments of Bliss for Orchestra was named Best Composition at the Australian Classical Music Awards in 2005.
I bet that shit goes crazy.
Yeah. But it doesn't look like he's worked, like he's straight up,
Yeah.
like he's not doing compositions for movies.
He's like
an orchestral.
Fucking a musician's musician.
Yeah, he's a real one.
Didn't know they still made those.
Movies?
No.
Musicians?
Yeah.
Well, his last award was in 2010, so I don't think they do.
Hmm.
And he didn't even win. He was nominated.
So our listener's a doctor in pianistry. That's pretty sick.
We got Dr. Pianist on our show here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A doctor
pretty
pianist.
Congratulations. It's a really, really big achievement.
Yeah. Those fingers gotta be crazy, the way they can move.
Huh. Yeah.
What do you do with a PhD in piano?
I think you become a composer
Yeah, right?
or work at a coffee shop
Yeah.
trying to make your big break.
Okay.
But that's less specific to pianist PhDs. I think that's just the general state of college education in America.
How pissed off do you think they are every time at the intro song when I try to kiss on beat and they're like their whole life is like music and they're like, are you fucking serious,
It's not that hard.
Yeah.
It's like you get mad
Yeah.
and you're not a doctor in pianistry.
Okay. You're going to say I'm not a musician, which I was going to take offense to.
I wouldn't
Really?
say that.
Yeah. I'm an amateur triangleist.
Ah, yes. I forgot about that.
He's dabbled in music.
Mm-hmm. Were you ever in band?
No, I got laid in high school. The funniest part is I didn't get laid in high school. Also, band people probably fuck more than average.
Yeah.
They're a bunch of fucking freaks.
From all accounts, yes.
Yeah, I can only imagine 8 years and 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E, and you're over here and you can't hit a beat.
Yeah.
Save your life.
Yeah, it does suck. Maybe you send in some advice on what would fix it for me.
We've had somebody literally do that.
Was that on the new one or is that on the old one? The old song?
I think it was the old song.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, and I mean, I know we've had a metronome sent in, and I know blah, 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 but tell me the secret sauce. How do I need to get hit right in the head to get me back on time?
We're going to go
You
with
need your wires crossed.
the magic of editing, and Blake will just fix it every time for you.
I think I need to get kicked in the head by a horse.
I disagree wholeheartedly, actually.
That either will or won't help.
It either helps a lot or helps
Not at all.
It's very unhelpful.
One of the outcomes of getting kicked in the horse will be you would never kiss offbeat ever again.
Yeah.
And it might be because you are dead.
Yeah.
But then you're not embarrassing yourself anymore. All right. The next one.
Apologies.
The next caller is Forrest.
Okay.
He, him.
Whitaker? Holy shit.
Not Forrest Whitaker, from what I understand. Saying, hey, let's hear about that scooter.
Hey, you can call me Forrest. He, him pronouns. I really want to know more about this scooter. It sounds freaking sick, and I'm a big motor guy. Super autistic, so really, really curious to hear more about this motorcycle scooter situation. And how can I help, brother? What do you need? What questions do you have? And also, if you're ever trying to figure out an idea for some petty revenge, a good car one is to duct tape a beer bottle, or any kind of bottle, really. It has to be glass, any kind of bottle, duct tape it to somebody's drive shaft, and it'll shake the car so hard that they'll think that there's something wrong with it, but then the glass will break and nothing's wrong with their car, so you didn't actually do anything or hurt anything. That's
Evil.
all I got. Thanks, bye.
That would require me to know what a drive shaft is and looks like and where it's located.
Yeah, a little bit of homework for the drive shaft.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
Couldn't tell you.
All right,
It's
cool.
the long shaft underneath the car.
Okay.
There's a lot of them. To a guy like me, it looks like there's a lot of different long shafts. on
I
the
only
car.
know what one shaft looks like, so it's pretty long.
From the movie Shaft?
No.
Samuel L. Jackson?
No.
Oh.
Are we talking about our scooter?
Yeah. We have a Honda Elite CH150 1987, I think.
Sounds right, yeah.
She's got about 40,000 miles on it. Bought it for $1,000. Turns out, steal. Half the price what people are asking for it.
However,
Didn't run originally.
okay, you have a really big paperweight.
I had a very big paperweight. But my dad's retired, and I said, hey, I got a project for you. And he says that bitch is running.
Oh,
So-
Oh, it is?
That's
Okay,
what I hear.
that's news to me.
there it goes right now.
Word on the street, that bitch running.
Wow.
All right.
And this summer, your boy is joining a bike gang.
Oh,
Do
okay.
do scooters get to?
I don't think
the
so.
wave?
I've got in the wave a
Yeah.
lot back in the day. Back in high school, I had a scooter.
Yeah.
I had a
Very
different.
similar to this one.
Yeah, it was another Honda Elite. And I would drive it to work every day. And I remember I got stuck at a stoplight, and about 50 people in a motorcycle group drove by, and every single one hit me with the motorcycle wave.
Yeah.
And it's like, first, I'm like 17. It's like, stop, guys.
Well, did you think maybe the motorcycle gangs see a scooter as like a gateway drug,
Probably.
and so they think by like doing that they're hitting you with like this guy will grow up
Oh,
to have
yeah.
a Harley.
No, literally, because the other day when you guys were coming home from working out and saw the scooter for sale,
Yeah.
there was a motorcycle next to it, and Christian was like, I really want that motorcycle.
Yeah.
It was $500 more than the scooter. And that's like, wow, who says no to that?
I say no to that.
It was gone when we drove back the next
Good.
week. It was back again this week.
Ooh.
Well.
It is a cool motorcycle. It's a nice old Honda motorcycle, too.
Christian,
I
you're lucky
know,
I even
know.
consider the scooter a viable option.
I know.
Now, scooters, you don't need a special license, or do you?
You do.
This, if it's over 50cc, you're supposed to have a motorcycle's license.
And yours is?
And then mine is, and I'm going to pretend that I didn't know it was. I'm going to go, I thought it was a scooter. I thought it was a scooter. What do you mean, officer?
And what are the rules? You have to wear glasses, right?
Yeah.
When you're driving
Really?
a scooter? Or something to
want
cover
to.
your face? I thought that was a law that you had to cover your eyes.
Maybe you have to have a windshield.
He would probably
or
find out
something.
if he got his motorcycle license.
That's a very good point. I just know a lot of my friends in high school that would ride scooters would get pulled over if they weren't wearing sunglasses
Yeah.
of some sort.
Yeah, I mean, you're right, because I always had a pair of of safety glasses in my scooter that I wore.
Yeah.
I just never, I don't know. It's just what my dad said, so I did.
Yeah.
I guess it makes sense, yeah.
You don't want bugs in your eyes.
I mean, to be fair, you're going barely across
30,
town.
yeah.
Barely 30 miles an hour.
Yeah.
35 if I was going downhill and leaning into it.
What can this 50cc bad boy do? What
I bet I
speed
could
are we
hit
topping out
60,
at?
but there's
Yeah.
no way I'm going anywhere where it goes 60.
Like you wouldn't take it to go work out?
Nah,
No, you wouldn't drive it over there?
I don't think I'd drive it out of
Only
town.
if you're on the back.
We're not hitting 60.
Yeah.
Hey, we're both on there. Hey, 50cc's is looking a lot more like we're making it legal to drive.
Yeah.
That thing ain't getting it up. I rode on a scooter once, and it was really, really fun.
It is fun.
But it was like friend of the show, Jake, had 3 scooters, I think, or maybe he had 2, and then somebody else had 1. And I was on one of those, and it was like the bad one. And so they were driving out to go out to Taco Bell out there and taking all back roads and everything. And I couldn't keep up with them. And they'd be like, "Where are you? Why don't you?" I was like, "You gave me the shitty scooter. It goes 42. You
Yeah.
guys are going 60. Like, what's going on?"
Yeah, that's like, I remember, I mean, not exactly the same, but like, having friends with a skateboard, and they're like, oh, you can ride this skateboard. And it's like the most fucked up skateboard from like Walmart. And it's like, you guys are on longboards and I'm on a fucking skateboard, dude. Stop,
On a
please.
penny board.
I'm dying back here.
Yeah. Well, I'm happy for you, man.
I'm excited.
Yeah. Where are you thinking about putzing around? Is it just a ride and thinker, or like, because you're not like going grocery shopping with that.
I might go grocery shopping.
You might pick up a couple
Strap
things.
a milk cart to the back
There you
and
go. But
Yeah.
you can't get a load of groceries.
Not a full load, but it's a quick, like, oh, I need a pasta sauce or something.
Yeah.
Run to the I don't know, store. I can't think of a close store to us.
It's just say it's like, unfortunately, a lot of the stores are kind of, you're going to be getting up to at least probably 45.
Yeah.
nah. The speed limit to the closest Aldi's is 30.
That's fair. Forgot about Aldi's.
Yeah.
Aldi's not.
I wasn't going to bring it up because I kind of got lambasted the last time I talked about Aldi.
Yeah.
Why?
Because he steals quarters from people.
Because I didn't actively have a quarter ready, so I'm a fucking villain.
Well, you would have known to have a quarter ready if you got your moped license.
Yeah.
True. That is in the exam. I should know.
Are we getting a helmet?
I would love to get a cool helmet.
Yeah. Knee pads?
No.
Yes.
We draw the line at knee and elbow pad. Are we wearing leather jackets to protect? Ride for
Yes.
dress for the slide, not the ride type
Yep.
beat?
Yes. He learned all of this in his motorcycle safety class.
I didn't know I needed one.
I think what's holding...
It's 150cc motor. I don't think I need it if it's just 50cc.
Okay.
It's 49.9 cc's. We made it so it legally isn't there. This is definitely latent homophobia, masculinity, whatever in me, but I don't think I would ever go to get a motorcycle license because I wouldn't want to ride on the back of somebody else's motorcycle. Like,
Interesting.
I don't think I want to sit behind a dude and hug him. I'm sorry. Cancel me if you need
They've
to.
got handlebars.
For the back?
Yeah.
Really?
No, they make you ride a crotch rocket with them, so you have to really go over them and hug them.
And I don't want him hugging on me either.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because you know he's going to smell like cigarettes and beer.
you don't know that.
We know that. Let's be honest with ourselves. We know that.
I would get a motorcycle's license if they put pegs on the back and I could stand on the pegs and then put my hand on the shoulders.
They do have pegs on the back.
Really?
Where do you think you put your feet, Josh?
I don't know. I've never seen a motorcycle.
Oh my God.
Give me a sidecar.
Ooh, that would be nice.
Yeah.
Give me a sidecar.
It's much more stable.
Tandem motorcycle.
I could have a motorcycle that has a sidecar?
No, absolutely not.
I thought I got away with a chit.
What about a trike? You get
No.
a motorcycle trike?
No, because they'll look like a fucking idiot.
What
It's
about
so
one of the ones
embarrassing.
that has one in the front and two in the back?
No.
One of those stupid cars.
No. A spider? No.
That's what they're called?
I don't know. I think so.
Something like that.
What about
It
one of
is
those
something
like
stupid.
the stupid fucking slingshot cars
Yeah, no.
that are technically motorcycles? You got to get a
I
motorcycle
think
license.
that's what
for.
I was trying to talk about.
Oh,
So, I don't know.
Yeah, none of that. None of the above.
Okay.
Yeah.
It has to have four wheels,
Yes.
so we can't get a dually? Six-wheel truck?
No.
Okay.
I don't really need one.
Okay, good.
Any other stipulations? What's your dream vehicle to have as like a fun thing?
I don't have one.
I'm not into motorcycles. I am into motorboats.
I need a friend to have a boat.
Oh, okay. That didn't. I thought that was going somewhere else. Yeah, we need to open up our political affiliations a little bit more.
Yeah.
We need to sacrifice a little bit of morals to get a friend with a boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Summer is coming, so like,
Yeah.
I mean, it is like maritime law. You can't really talk about politics on the water.
yeah.
Well,
Because of the implications.
politics don't exist on the water.
Yeah.
You're in maritime law.
Yeah.
Does Jake not have a boat? We just aren't cool enough to get invited.
I'd be pretty pissed. Invite us on your boat, Jake.
Maybe Jake doesn't. Maybe somebody in his family.
I think
Anywho.
that Luis needs to. Luis just got that new truck. He needs to get a boat.
It's true.
You need something to haul with that truck.
Get us on the pontoon.
My brother was thinking about getting a pontoon.
Oh, Will needs a pontoon.
Yeah. He was thinking about it. And like pontoon's a perfect boat.
Yes.
You're not gonna we're not getting a license for a moped. We're drinking and driving a pontoon. I'm
Everybody
sorry.
does.
I'm sorry. Am I the
I'm
bad
sorry.
guy?
You can
Yes.
still pull an inner tube behind a pontoon, just so you know. It does go fast enough.
You got a 150cc pontoon.
I'm just saying, a pontoon is a good fucking time.
Yeah.
And then we can sing the song
Yeah.
the whole time. It's just on repeat.
The whole time?
Yeah, it's on repeat. Well, we'll take breaks for Cheeseburger in Paradise. Then we gotta go,
obviously.
Then we gotta go
Obviously.
back to
Unspoken
on
law.
the pontoon.
All right, next up, H-Dog. Another person who thinks we are poisoning their mind.
Great.
Uh-oh.
Great.
Hey guys, it's H-Dog. You can say my name, she, her. I'm having a relationship issue that I need some not advice about. It's this group of people that I know online, and like every time I hang out with them, they say, you know, we love you at the end, but then like sometimes they're like, whoa, don't have a weird parasocial relationship. So like, what kind of message are you guys trying to send to me? I'm not really understanding your signal. I mean, I'm not understanding, you know, the signals from this other group of people. I love you.
So what's up with that?
We do love you.
What? I don't think I've ever said that
You haven't.
to our fans.
I think you have.
I don't think you've ever said it ever.
I think you have. No, I mean it. I love all of our listeners. Just don't be weird about it.
We can love you. It's on you to not be a parasocial freak, obviously.
Interesting. I don't know if I've ever told you guys I love you.
No.
I've probably
you have.
I've probably hit you with the love you guys.
You said I love you at my dad's funeral. And I'll
This
never
is the fucking creep.
I'll never
This is
forget
the
it,
fucking
Josh.
creep.
Why? Is it the
This-
first time?
It was just so meaningful to me.
Oh.
You cried, you were sobbing, and you were just like, Eric, I love you so much. And gave me like the first hug you've ever given me.
So this is all made up.
Yes.
Okay.
I was like, I don't remember him sobbing.
No, I probably hit you with like love you.
Yeah.
Huh, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
It feels the same to me, so
It's good.
I'm not upset about it.
Yeah. It's not a conscious thing, it's a subconscious thing.
Mm-hmm.
H-Dog, I don't love you. Not you specifically, just the fans in general.
H-Dog,
I
would
appreciate you.
I don't want to. I'm not trying to tag you on it, but if Josh said that he loved you and meant it to you, I would be pretty upset because the most I've ever gotten out of him is "I love you," and not even a mean it. He didn't even actually really mean it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm not getting out an unprovoked. I'm doing a call and response of yeah,
Yeah.
love you too.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
Huh.
you know what I mean?
that feels right from Josh.
No.
How did you grow up? How did your family show affection growing up? Were you guys like a hugging family, or were you just a verbal like love you, goodbye?
That one.
Okay.
Yep.
You guys aren't really huggers.
I was gonna say it.
Yeah, no.
My family's not huggers.
Mine either.
I don't remember hugging my dad a single time in my life until like the day I went to college, and he's like, "All right," gave me a hug and said bye. I was like, I think that might be the first time I remember hugging him.
That's awesome, man.
I mean, it's like I'm sure it happened when I was like a little kid, but I don't remember it happening.
The first time I remember hugging your dad was when he dropped us off at the train station to go back to school.
Same time. Hey,
Must have been a hugging mood for him that day.
Maybe.
When we first started the show in 2020, 2021, that era, the idea of parasocial relationships was way more in the zeitgeist and way more like topical.
yeah,
And there was a lot more discussion online about content creators farming parasocial relationships
Yeah.
and it being problematic. Because I mean, a lot of people still today intentionally do that.
yeah,
Like they will intentionally make it feel like their listeners are their friends, their besties, and there is a gray area and there is a line that gets crossed. I don't think obviously we get anywhere near that. And if you think that, that's your fault, listeners.
Interesting.
You're the one making it weird. The onus is all on you to not make it parasocial.
That's right. We did Someone I know hired somebody. We'll say that. And this is a dude who's like in his 40s. Didn't have a job. Like I don't know super well, but in his 40s, lived with his mom still. He's a vet, and I think it was like kind of implied that like he probably got like PTSD or whatever from the army. Like hasn't really worked since then.
Okay.
And just was working with this person for a couple days a week now, not full time or anything. And this dude came into work and was just like, "Oh, do you know my friend Zach? You probably don't know him. He lives in Texas." And the person's like, "What? Who?" Like, yeah, my friend Zach. He goes by Asmongold. And if you don't know, Asmongold is a very large streamer who's a piece of shit, like just straight up sack of shit. And so now this person's like, I don't know. And then the guy was saying like eventually like, oh yeah, like, oh, I mod for him. Like I'm a moderator on his Twitch, and then this other content creator too, Kriparian. And it is like, is this person just really parasocially fucked up and thinks that he's friends with Asmongold?
Yeah.
Because he's a chatter? Or does he actually have like a somewhat professional relationship, like moderating for him?
Yeah.
But either way, to open a relationship with my friend Zach, if any of you fuckers are like, oh, you know my friends, Christian, Erica, and Josh, they live in Illinois, that should be a waking moment for y'all.
Yeah.
It's just a little weird.
Thoughts?
I would agree it's weird. I guess I'm going to keep saying love you at the end of it.
Same.
Fuckers.
That's how I show affection.
Yeah, I guess it's mostly just more appreciation. You have to do the things we love to do. God bless you.
That was the most eye-watering not sneeze I've ever had in my life.
Well, we have a lot of issues with not sneezes in this country today, you know?
It's true.
From someone... Oh,
that guy's friend, Zach.
That's right. That guy, Zach.
He's a big not sneeze.
He loves not sneezing. The last voicemail.
All right.
Just 4.
Okay.
All right.
You know what I mean? But we go from hurting people to helping people on this last one, and that's kind of nice. So here's Chelsea.
Hi, Judgies. This is Chelsea, she, her. I just wanted to call and say thank you. I think specifically to Josh, but there was one episode you guys talked about asking for help for weight loss and getting on a drug for it. I think you guys were talking about like Ozempic and celebrities, and Josh made a point that if you need help, you need help, and it's okay to ask for it, and the stigma shouldn't be there. And that was the final push I needed to finally reach out to my doctor and ask about weight loss. Long story short, I've been roughly the same weight, overweight, for 10 years now. I've had 2 kids, and I've just really struggled losing the weight by myself. So I finally reached out to my doctor, and I did all the testing, and the insurance covered it. So I got on a weight loss drug, and that was April of this year. It is now mid-December, and I have lost 65 pounds.
Okay.
I've never felt better about myself. My love life is amazing, and it was before, but feeling confident has made it better.
Yeah.
And I can keep up with my 2 little kids now, like I couldn't a year ago today. So I just wanted to call and say thank you. You can air this if you want. If you do, I hope other people hear my story and maybe reach out to their doctors if they've been considering it. So that's all I had to say. I love you, Judgies. Thank you. Bye-bye.
How about that?
It's really nice to hear.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear that insurance and stuff covered it.
Yeah.
Because I feel like a lot of places, they make you jump through a million, like, hoops. And then it's like...
Which is hard when you're overweight.
Yeah. Truly. And at the end, it's like, oh, an insurance doesn't cover it. You got $3,000 a month, and it's like, what?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. And well, and you know, especially for, like they said, a year ago, like when the GLP-1 stuff was like coming out, there was just so much fucking shit online of people being like, oh, well, you're stealing that drug from people who actually need it. And like, you just need to work. And it just drove me insane because There's no other medicine that like anybody with a brain cell would say that about.
Yeah.
Like if you have anxiety and there's a medicine that treats anxiety and also depression, you wouldn't be like, well, you're just stealing the anxiety medication from people who actually need it. You just need to go and get better at doing social events.
I mean, we did say that about ivermectin.
Yeah, but like that's not the same thing at all. As a goddamn horse dewormer. And so it just like drove me insane because it is like the amount of latent fat phobia and like it just is insane. And I did make a YouTube video about it when it was more topical 2 years ago. And that's not to say that you can't be fat and happy and healthy, right? Like,
Sure, absolutely.
But it really is like people say like, oh, well, there's all these side effects to these GLP-1s. And it's like, yeah.
There's side effects to most medicine.
There's also side effects to being fat.
Yeah.
That isn't good for your health, believe it or not. Like, oh, you have to take it for the rest of your life. It's like, that's what most medicines are. Like, it's like you're not making good arguments here to make it like, why would you delay a quality of life increase? But with all these stupid stipulations, and it's like, it's not like, I mean, maybe it's different now. I can't say I have firsthand experience specifically with it, but it's like, it's a drug that is regulated by the government. It's not like you can just go and like get it without consulting any medical professionals.
Right.
Somebody has to prescribe it to you. So they're going to be able to see and monitor. And even if they aren't doing it to a degree that you think they should, like you have that opportunity to.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not like you're just going to around the street and talking to your GLP-1 dealer.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't know. I've had multiple people say that, like just me saying that helped them do that. And I think that's great.
That is really great.
Because I don't know why you would not take, I don't know, cold medicine when you have a cold.
Because I'm pregnant.
Other than that time. Thank you, Chelsea. And now we got some not advised fast rounds. Hit the stinger. That's right. These are just some voicemails that maybe I didn't want to play the full voicemail, or maybe it was bad quality, whatever. We just got a couple here that I think we can get through. First is from Liz. Yeah, I can say their name. Liz is a kind of thick 35-year-old single white lefty female in the DMV area that doesn't want kids, and Liz is looking for love.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
So if you're interested in Liz, I have Liz's Instagram, but they said don't give it out,
Oh, that's fair. Yeah.
which makes sense.
Yeah.
But if you're in the DMV area, look for Liz, Judgies listener, 35-year-old
kids,
single
kinda
white lefty female, I believe redhead as well.
Oh,
Liz
Sounds hot.
Liz really wanted that shout out.
yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Big ups, Liz.
And then Liz did want us to give their Instagram handle to people that we think would be good. No, I don't know
Yeah.
anybody in the DMV.
I don't know
I
anybody
do.
in the DMV. Whoa.
I knew 2 people. Actually, I know 1 person and a couple, so I guess 3 total.
I know someone who used to live there, but now they don't. So.
Actually, I'm pretty sure you do know one. I know 4.
Are they single and looking for a kind of thick 34-year-old single white lefty female?
One's a married couple, one's an engaged person, and the other one I think is gay.
And the other one always lies.
Who are these people? You said I know one.
Yeah.
It's Donald Trump. That's the
Well.
married couple.
Donnie. You could have just told me it was Donnie. I would have known my boy.
So how's Liz?
I think of him living in Florida.
Someone, I didn't write down your name, sorry. But the question broadly is it weird to hang out with college friends and boyfriend at college/college bars if you graduated a year earlier than them?
No, it's
So this
not
person's
weird.
dating somebody who's still in college and they go out to college bars, but this person's no longer in college.
That's not weird.
Yeah, no, that's not weird.
It doesn't feel weird at all. It's not the same as high school.
Correct.
Yeah. Also, there's like a vaster range of ages in college. So like it's not crazy for like there to be a 25-year-old in your classes.
Yeah. I could see why it might be a little, because it feels like you're closing that book,
Yeah.
that chapter in the book. but now you're back there in the same old bar.
Yeah, but
I could see why it would feel weird, but it shouldn't. Nobody else is thinking about that. Only you are.
It would be weird if we went back
yeah.
to hang out in our old college bar.
No, we're alums.
Yeah.
Alums are always invited. Anybody can. You tell me there's not a single 33-year-old at SIU enrolled right now.
Sure, probably.
And they can't go to the bars, or can they?
They shouldn't be.
They probably shouldn't be.
You have to get a fake ID to make you look 25, like to de-age you.
I mean, yeah, I just don't know if I could handle a college bar at this age.
No, it's too loud. It's too crowded.
I don't think I could handle a dragon.
Oh my God. I would die. I could go for a sweet tart shot. Yeah.
But you can't.
I
'cause
can't.
It's got cough medicine in it.
No.
That's
it's
the
got
secret ingredient.
alcohol in it.
And the last, not advice fast round, Kim. Thank God. Hey. Way to go, Josh. They want to know how to, well, I guess it doesn't super matter because you already announced you were trying to get pregnant. Kim wants to know how you guys keep things sexy when it comes to scheduling during your cycle while trying to conceive. And I am not going to listen to this.
I didn't tell him when I was ovulating. I was just like, hey, let's do the thing.
I assume you said you didn't. It was a futile attempt. I'm going to take it off so I don't hear.
You're being so weird about it, Josh. No, it was, we still had a good time. We still had fun.
Yeah, the practice is the fun part, I guess.
it
You
was
know,
fun.
like you gave me a weird look.
The practice as in
But if
Just
I,
having sex?
Yeah, just getting
Oh,
your
okay.
practice rounds in. It's
but I feel like, because obviously I was tracking my ovulation. So I wasn't like, hey, we have to do it this day
Yeah.
if we're going to have our best shot.
yeah.
Because then it was weird. Then
That's weird.
you were in your head about it and it wasn't as much fun.
Yeah.
So I think he could usually tell when I was ovulating.
yeah,
I
brother.
wouldn't leave you alone.
Yeah, it's
You weren't subtle with it.
been like around a cat in heat where it's like showing its butt to you the whole time. It's like, what's going on here, dude?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was definitely, you knew, but you just didn't bring it up. And that makes it a
Sure.
little bit more fun.
Yeah. It's kind of like role playing in a way.
Yeah,
Sure. Yeah.
You're playing a character.
I wasn't.
I wasn't.
You got way too method with it.
Got way too method with it.
You kept calling her a feral cat that's in heat.
Meow.
Ooh, I don't like this anymore. I don't like this anymore at all.
And that's it for the Not Advice Fast Round. That's it for the Not Advice Show. That's 850 Judgies. We're going to go record. I assume you guys are done. I still have my headphones off. I didn't want to hear you guys detail.
Your headphones are literally on.
We got into the nitty gritty details of it.
We even
Joshua.
talked position.
I don't want to
Everything.
hear mom and dad talk about how they have sex.
Sexually.
Oh, that makes sense. Go ahead and leave a voicemail if you'd like. Again, don't be surprised if there's less of them.
Sorry.
What do you
Sorry.
want? What do you want to do about it? Or we could just start hosting it with just me. Would you want that, listeners? You want that? You want just Josh? Yeah, that's what I fucking thought.
You might have days where it could be just Christian instead of me. Like the two of you and not me.
No.
That would probably be bad. It'll just be me and Josh, actually. We'll leave Christian home with the baby.
That might be good.
We got a couple of pitch hitters. We'll bring in Aurora
Oh, yeah.
or
Jake.
this is really embarrassing for me. Oh my God.
I have no idea what you're trying to say.
Holy shit. Courtney.
Oh my God. She's going to be pissed.
I know. I was like, I can't believe I can't remember her. I'm like, I'm picturing her. I can't remember her name. I'm like, Snapchat. Yeah, that's it. 850 Judgies. We're going to do live calls. And you guys have anything you want to say to the listeners?
If it's not too parasocial of me, I love you. Thanks for being here. And yes. This one didn't get enough love today.
Daddy, chill.
Daddies were already chilled.
The daddies were chilled.
Daddy didn't need to be told to chill.
Fair.
Thanks for listening.
Love you, bye.